Hi Julia, Daphne here. Thank you for your email, the next letters and essay, and also your explanation. I understand how frustrated you must be. 7.5 in speaking, then 6.5 in writing, and then above 7 in writing and 6.5 in speaking. Oh, really difficult. It is so hard, isn't it? And well done you for keeping going and keeping motivated. I understand you need to get better in both. Okay, and the test coming up. Right, okay, well done. We do have a speaking feedback service, which I do actually, and this is a series of 4 speaking practices. So each time there's a part 2 and a part 3, and it's a part 2 cue card and then part 3 follow-up questions, and you record your answers, and then I feed back really carefully on various aspects of your speaking. So if you feel like getting involved in that, let me know, because maybe that might just be a bit of extra practice for you to give you some confidence before you take the test again. But let's look at this one. Problems with pollution are becoming worse, particularly in large cities. What are the reasons for this and how can this be solved? Okay. So nowadays cities from all over the world, especially those developed ones, are suffering from severe pollution, including air, water and noise pollution. Well done. Cities all over the world. You don't need from all over the world. You can have people from, but not cities. Cities don't move. Cities all over the world, comma, especially those developed ones, comma, because you don't need this is an extra clause, are suffering from severe pollution, including air, yes, okay, or you could say derived from the air, water and noise, okay, so, and then you wouldn't have to repeat pollution, and you've got pollution again here. So here I would definitely say this. You can see this here, 1, 2, 3 in the same line. Try and avoid that if you can. This has resulted from, present perfect quite simply here, it's not a passive. This has resulted from unrestricted industry and traditional vehicles, and the solution should be imposing laws against wasted gas and water emissions, plural, there for industry, as well as restrictions on vehicles. Fantastic. Very clear intro. You're giving me some ideas of why it's happened, so the reasons, and you're going to talk about some solutions. Really nice. Since the industrialization, yep, there has been more and more environmental issues resulted by factories. There have been, because issues is your, yeah? Issues is plural, okay? So you need to have plural verb, there have been, by vehicles and factories. Resulted by, actually you should say resulting from. Result from, that's the correct preposition there. Resulting from. The main reason is modern lifestyle requires fossil fuels combustion in many ways. Main reason is that modern lifestyle, maybe the modern lifestyle, requires fossil fuel combustion in many ways. Industries such as fast fashion produces, so watch out here, the noun verb again, okay? Industries produce, yeah, watch out on that. If you do that more than once, you will lose a lot of marks, okay? Band 7, the examiner won't want to see that mistake, okay? Once is okay, but no more. Amounts of lightning quick turnaround products, though the production processes greenhouse gases and poisonous water. Through the production processes, comma, greenhouse gases and poisonous water are usually the byproducts and emitted to nature. Good. In addition, the common vehicle use also contributes to pollution by gas emission and noise making. Good. The common vehicle. Either the common vehicle or common vehicle use, not both. The common vehicle because it's specific to what you're talking about, or common vehicle use is more general, in which case you wouldn't need the article. So if I put that, I'm going to underline it, just so you're happy on that. But this doesn't quite work. Also contribute to pollution by gas emission and noise making. Cars move by converting chemical energy of burning gas into kinetic energy at the wheels. Thus, they emit massive poisonous gas waste such as nitrogen. Yep. Wow. During this process, the contact between spinning wheels and pavement can also produce noise, which may cause sleep disorders or lack of hearing. Therefore, factories and vast vehicle use are the main reasons. You're very specific here. For environment pollution, and I would go environmental because you want an adjective there, environmental pollution. That's a very interesting paragraph with a lot of detail in there, okay? So 374, okay, maximum, yeah, I mean 40 minutes is amazing. I think you could take out some of this technical stuff, yeah? You're showing a lot of vocabulary here, but I don't think you need to necessarily go so much on the word count, okay? Rather massive. Massive is fine, but at higher level, maybe more academic, significant. Significant poisonous gas waste. Waste gases, yeah, exactly, that's fine. But that word significant is really useful. To address these issues, the most important measures, watch out on articles, okay? You're being specific. If you're being specific, you need the most important. So you're going superlative. The most important measures include encouraging, so not include to encourage, you need an ing here. Encouraging recycling and developing, same thing there. So there's a grammar slip there. Clean energy technology. First, necessarily to make it easier to do recycling. Good. Based on research, if the number of recycle bins increases by 20%, people who are willing, comma here, because it's a relative clause, will also go also, because you're repeating increases, so you need to make it a little bit different, will also increase by 5%, with more, but lovely conditional there. So, woo, hooray, hooray, hooray. So great work on the conditional. With more people recycling things, comma, watch out on commas, yeah? Factories do not have to produce such a large number of products, thus, and I would repeat, would cut down emissions, because you're going into a hypothetical. It's like a kind of suggestion, would cut down emissions. It's emissions in general, you don't need the article. Secondly, it's also important to impose restrictions on private cars. Good. For example, after the road space rationing it was implemented, passive in here, was implemented by somebody else, yeah? In Beijing, the level of noise went down drastically and the air quality index decreased by a third. Wow. Consequently, it's highly possible to reduce. Absolutely. To conclude, I firmly believe aggravated overtraction emission cost solutions. That's a really, really super essay. Okay, I would happily rate that on a band 7. You've worked so hard on that. It reads very smoothly. Amazing vocabulary. Just watch out, Julia, on these little technical bits of grammar. Okay, I know you know these. Make sure you get them right. Okay, especially the noun verb endings. Okay, write a little bit less and give yourself time to check your essay for like these silly mistakes. Okay, otherwise fantastic work, really, really good and very impressive. Okay, summer job. Dear Sir, Madam, and yours faithfully. Good. I'm Amanda Smith, a student at Manchester. I study computer science at uni and will graduate next year, so I'd like to apply for an intern. Well done. I'm interested in applying for, so there you've got it absolutely right, the front-end developer position, because I know how to create websites that are colourful, vivid and user-friendly. Fab. Websites are the most direct way for people to get to know a tech company, so they're really important. I'm passionate in, so passionate about, always the little preposition there, passionate about helping building them, comma, just so I can breathe, yeah? In order to leave a good impression. Now, we leave a good impression on, so just watch out these little prepositions. So, passionate about something and give a good impression on. Impression to. Oh, no, you're right. Sorry, give a good impression to. Sorry. You make an impression on, that's what I was thinking of. So I'll just write that down for you. Make an impression on. So we give an impression to and we make an impression on. There you go. Isn't English difficult? As an individual developer, I have a lot of software developing experience. That is singular. Okay. Including building, I mean, it's plural, but it works like a singular. Building personal web page, participating in developing an official website at my uni, and doing a summer internship at Amazon. From this experience, or from this work you could have, because you don't want to repeat it, comma there. I've learned several mainstream front-end development programming languages. Yep. Also, I have sufficient experience in optimizing display on. Yep. And I think I put a new line here. As a result, I'm really confident I could be a strong candidate for this position. What a fantastic letter. Wow. I mean, this is excellent, excellent work. I mean, you're writing totally like a native speaker, better probably than many native speakers. That's really good. Again, watch your word count. I would rather you do a little bit less and just take time to correct so we're not getting these little mistakes. You've got to give yourself the best chance you possibly can in this exam. But really, really good work. Fabulous, Julia. Fantastic. 2 really, really good tasks. Have a lovely weekend.